is in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see, the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. So Arkansas's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hawks. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded near the 20. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress from the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy. He's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both. But
look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Dogs will have to kick this away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. And the Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Sullivan. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense in a split backfield now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first, but keep the chains moving.
First down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Pressure is coming. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting him off.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. So, Kirk, we reach the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Got pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Takes the handoff. It's Brooks. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
The back's got her on the pitch. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half This play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Enough for a first down at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. Possession.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rifles this football to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Ben. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws a bullet to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's brought down out at the 46. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on fourth down. Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll give it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Tailback with another carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made, a lot of space now. Physical running, fights off the defender. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Well, it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense cross that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important second down play coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that thing.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Tight end goes in motion. He hands it to the back. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Brooks. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Look at a kick. Heads up. It's a fake. Trying to throw it. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? And he just runs out of bounds short of the marker. Did he lose track of the line to make? And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. It's a quick grab. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. Tackle made after the completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's caught downfield.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Aiming for the end zone. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. The Dogs pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
The pass attempt falls incomplete.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Razorbacks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hogs. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. You'd expect victory formation here. The defense has 1 timeout remaining, but that won't do much good. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this